Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm DJ Universe. Let me start with a visual that might hurt a little, but we have to face it. Picture a 24-year-old hip-hop artist sitting in a rented van in the middle of a rainy highway parking lot at 3 in the morning, staring at an empty bank account, wondering why they just played to 4 bar patrons and a bartender who didn't even look up. They're waiting for that mythical major booking agent to call or for some label executive to suddenly hand them a massive tour bus and $1 million advance. I'm here to tell you that in 2026, that traditional tour dream is not just dead. It's a career-killing trap. If you're waiting for someone else to build your road, you're going to starve on the sidewalk. Today is Strategy Saturday, and we are going deep, and I mean real deep, into how you actually build a profitable, sustainable, independent touring network from scratch. The secret lies in what I call the streaming touring flywheel. See, back in the day, touring was just something you did to sell physical CDs. Today, your digital presence and your physical touring have to feed each other in a continuous loop. Your online data tells you exactly where to drive, and your live show turns those casual digital listeners into die-hard, lifelong superfans who stream your catalog every single day. We are completely shifting the focus from chasing clout to building a highly structured, profitable regional network. You don't need a nationwide 50-state tour that leaves you $20,000 in debt. You need a tight, calculated regional footprint where you actually make a profit, command the room, and build a real business. Let's break down exactly how you do that. Before you even think about booking a single venue or putting gas in the car, we have to look at the hard, cold data. No hype, just facts. Are you actually ready to tour? I have a strict readiness checklist that I walk all my down-by-law management artists through, and if you don't hit these benchmarks, you stay home and keep building. First, you need a rock-solid, tight 45-minute set. And I don't mean you just standing on stage rapping over your own lead vocals while pacing back and forth. I mean a rehearsed, curated performance with transitions, crowd interaction, and professional show mixes. Second, you need to hit the digital benchmark of at least 5,000 monthly listeners on your primary streaming platforms. Why? Because that baseline indicates you have enough local traction to start activating real-world bodies. Now here is the real gold. A localized email list of at least 500 subscribers. I tell my artists all the time that a targeted email list of 500 people who actually open your messages is infinitely more powerful than 50,000 cold, passive social media followers who might never see your post because of some algorithm update. Your email list is your direct line of communication. It is your actual equity. And let's talk about the unglamorous prep work that nobody wants to put on their Instagram stories. I'm talking about vehicle maintenance, checking those brakes, oil, and tires before you get stranded in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about meticulous budgeting down to the penny for food, gas, and lodging. And most importantly, you need written team agreements. If you are traveling with a DJ, a hype man, or a videographer, you must have written agreements detailing exactly how money is split before you hit the road, or you will end up destroying relationships over a couple $100. Once the data says you're ready, we have to look at how we actually route the tour. The old way was a straight line across the country, driving 8 hours between cities, burning through gas and mental sanity. In 2026, we use the hub-and-spoke routing model. Here is how it works. You identify a major metropolitan hub where you already have a solid concentration of listeners, say Atlanta or Chicago or Columbus. You book a weekend show there, and then you book smaller, surrounding spoke markets that are only a 1 to 2 hour drive away. You can base yourself in one affordable location for the weekend, minimize driving fatigue, save a fortune on lodging, and maximize your regional impact. When you're pitching these venues, forget about hiring expensive booking agents who take a huge cut of your guarantee. You can pitch directly. Be professional, show them your local streaming data, and offer to work around their weekday hurdles by taking a Tuesday or Wednesday night slot in exchange for a better percentage of the door or bar tab split. And let me let you in on a massive secret that independent hip-hop artists often overlook: house shows and intimate alternative spaces. Do not sleep on booking backyard shows, lofts, or private gallery spaces. The economics of these intimate gigs are incredible. Often there is no venue fee, no expensive sound tech to pay, and you get to keep 100% of the door and merch sales while building an incredibly deep, personal connection with every single person in that room. Now, let's talk about where the real money is made. Let me drop a truth bomb on you. Venue guarantees and ticket sales are great, but they usually only cover your basic expenses, your gas, your food, your lodging. The actual profit, the money that builds your business, is made at the merch table. In 2026, you cannot just throw some cheap Gildan t-shirts with your logo slapped on the front onto a table and hope for the best. You need premium, unique products that tell a story. This is exactly why we created Soul Legacy, our custom footwear brand under the Down by Law umbrella. Imagine having your own custom, high-quality sneakers displayed beautifully at your merch table. It changes the entire perception of your brand. You aren't just an artist selling a t-shirt. You are a designer, an entrepreneur, a creator of high-end physical products. You also want to offer high-margin product bundles. Combine a vinyl record, a limited edition t-shirt, and a digital download code into a premium bundle. To make this work seamlessly, you must have card payment readers ready to go. Do not rely on cash. If you don't take cards, Apple Pay, or digital app payments, you are easily leaving half your potential revenue on the table. And here is a tactical performance tip. Use high-conversion stage callouts. Don't just mention your merch at the very end of your set when everyone is rushing to the exit. Weave it into your performance. Wear your own custom Soul Legacy shoes on stage. Point to them during a song. Tell the story of how they were designed and invite the crowd to come chat with you at the merch table right after the show. Make the merch table an extension of the stage experience. The tour isn't over when the last song ends or when you drive back into your hometown. The absolute most critical phase of the entire touring process happens within 48 hours of getting back. This is where most independent artists drop the ball, and it's where we make our money. You have a tight 48-hour window to follow up with everyone you connected with. Send an exclusive email to that new list of subscribers you built at the merch table. Give them a behind-the-scenes video, thank them for coming out, and direct them straight to your latest streaming single. Push them into the Down by Law Artist Network, our private community built for collaboration and resource sharing. This is how you lock in lifelong fans and convert that high-energy live experience into sustained, long-term digital streaming numbers. All of these strategies, from routing your shows to building your merch machine, are detailed step by step in our free Independent Artist Growth Blueprint. If you are ready to stop guessing and start executing with a real proven plan, go download that blueprint right now. And if you need personalized, hands-on guidance to scale your brand, navigate the music business, and get your strategy right, book a management consultation with us at Down by Law Management LLC. I want to leave you with a real legacy moment today. Independence isn't about doing everything by yourself. It's about taking complete ownership of your career, your masters, your merchandise, and your vision. Nobody is going to care about your dream more than you do. Stop waiting for permission, stop waiting for a handout, and go build your own empire. If you're ready to take the next step and build a career that lasts, head over to downbylawmanagementllc.com right now to download the free Independent Artist Growth Blueprint or to book your career consultation. Let's make your dream a reality. No hype, just legacy. I'm DJ Universe, and I'll see you on the next one.